Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to join all the other speakers, thanking the organization of this CLIMED-FRUIT conference, which I think is very useful for agriculture, particularly in this time of climate change we are facing. My name is Juan Martinez. I am the Research and Development Manager of Bodegas Enguera. We are a third-generation family-owned winery located in Valencia, in Spain. And as a winery, we have a strong commitment with sustainability, not only in the vineyard, but in our winemaking practices as well. In fact, we have a clear goal: making better quality wines, taking better care of the planet. We work with different universities, research centers, and associations to make this goal possible. In my first presentation, I'm going to talk about Kaolin effect on vine development and wine quality in Mediterranean vineyards. I'm not going to get too much into detail about the devastating effect of climate change, particularly in Mediterranean viticulture. You can have a look at the images to illustrate some of the problems we are facing year on year in our climate conditions. I particularly want to point out the effect of heat stress, the reduction of the photosynthetic capacity of the vineyard, the reduction of the enzyme functioning, and the effect of heat stress in the vineyard brings about less sugar contents, less aromatic compounds, and less phenolic compounds in the berries every year. And this would definitely result in lower quality wines. We can reduce the effect of heat stress through a good irrigation strategy, but what happened in those 70% of the vineyards in Spain which don't have an irrigation system? In this project, we are focusing on the use of Kaolin practical film as a way to reduce the devastating effect of heat stress in the vineyard. As you can see, the use of Kaolin can leave the vineyard white, and that reflect the radiation and potentially reduce the temperature in leaves and fruits. There are several articles which talk about the positive effect of Kaolin on the quantity and quality of the harvest, whereas some others report non-effect on these parameters. Let's see what we've done in the vineyard. We sprayed Kaolin at different concentrations and at different times. We did 2 applications of Kaolin at 6%, as you can see in the image in the blue vines. The applications were sprayed in the vineyard pre-veraison and post-veraison, 3 weeks before harvest approximately, and we did that in the 2 applications at 6% and at 3% of concentration, and the only application we did with 6% and 3% was 3 weeks before harvest. We leave a control treatment as well, and we did this in the variety Tempranillo and Marcelán in Fontanas de Salforins, very close one vineyard to the other. We count all the bunches and we weigh the production, and these grapes were transported to the winery of the Polytechnic University of Valencia, where we processed the grapes and we make the wine. And these are the results. As you can see on the graph, we don't have any difference in terms of stomatal conductance or water potential, and neither the effect of leaf temperature. If we consider now the effect on production, Kaolin has no effect whatsoever in our climate conditions. When we analyzed grape quality, we didn't see any difference on Brix, total acidity, phenol contents, anthocyanins, pH, or weight average. However, when we analyze the effect of Kaolin on some aromatic components of the wine, here we can see important differences in acids in some alcohols, volatile phenols, and vanillins. So indeed, kaolin has an effect on the aromatic quality, the aromatic composition of our wines. As a conclusion of our study, kaolin does not have an effect on the main parameters of vine physiology, such as the photosynthetic capacity or water potential. Kaolin does not affect the number of bunches per vine, neither the weight of them, so it doesn't have any effect on yield. And in terms of grape composition, we didn't see any effect of kaolin at all. However, kaolin has an influence in some aromatic compounds of the wine, such as volatile phenols, alcohols, and vanillin. Finally, I want to thank all the partners who made this project possible, as well as the European Union and the local administration for their financial support. And I hope you find this tool useful for making better quality wines.